What is up, YouTube? Yarsho Cycles again, and today I'm gonna show you how I intend to almost get a set of Moose Bars handlebars. If you're into vintage bikes, you know what Moose Bars handlebars are. If you're not into vintage bikes, these are what they are. Real quick, I like them. I want them. I've been wanting this set for a while, and they're kind of pricey. When I see them by themselves, they usually want like 50-60 bucks for them. So I'm always kind of like, yes, no. But I found this Nishiki behind me, and it happens to have the bars I want. So obviously you can see where I'm going here. I'm gonna take off the bars, take off the shifters, because I really like thummy shifters. I'm starting to be a huge fan because they work great, and you could run 2x, 1x, 3x, 11 speed, 12 speed, 8 speed, whatever speed you want, because they're friction. So it just really opens up the opportunity for me not to be restricted to my shifters. Now I know what you're thinking, well, you can't just leave a bike with no bars, and I'm not. I went through my scrap yard pile thingamajiggy, and I found these. These are not as nice as those. These brake levers are not as nice as those. I hate stem, coil, whatever you want to call them, shifters. I'm not a fan of them. I don't like them, so I don't want them. I'm gonna put them on this bike. The good thing is, because they're brand new shifters, brand new shift cables, brand new housing. So I mean, parts pile that I don't want versus parts that I want, to me it's a no-brainer. And something else that I noticed, whoever worked on this particular bike wasn't too mechanically friendly, because they didn't know how to put the derailleur in. So I'm gonna have to fix that too. So I'm gonna take this off, reinstall the derailleur, take off the bars. I want to see if I can reuse the cables. If not, once again, that has brand new cables, so I'll just go ahead and use that. So let's get started. All right, so as you can tell, the derailleur is on wrong. I'm gonna see if I can take off this bolt right here, and the derailleur should almost fall as soon as I take off this bolt. Come on. All right, so right here, this part needs to go in that groove, which it was not. See? So we're gonna go ahead and see if I could fix that. All right, guys, so I actually had to take the derailleur off, strip it down, and look how much better it is. But now I noticed that nope, never mind. I thought the chain was too big, but nope, it's good. A little bit loose, it's a tiny bit, but that's cross threading, and we're not gonna do that anyway, so I'm gonna go ahead and leave it. So now I'm gonna, what am I doing? I'm changing the shifters. Cut that off, right? That's how rusted it is. Now the one thing I want to do, hopefully, cut all these stuff right here. Actually, no, I'm gonna leave that. I'm gonna try to do it from here. Once again, get the little end caps all right there, line it up, and it should just fall out. Come on. Get that in a bit. Same thing with this. Cable guide, cable this, and then pull. There we go. That one came out. Let me mess with this one, the big guys. All right, this one's gonna come out. I'll deal with that later. Shifters, and then take everything out. Cable 1, and then this one up here. There you go. All right. So now I'm gonna take off that one bolt up here. One of the best tools you can have, guys. AWS/1. There you go. Boom. Twist, there you go, and then boom, that's the shot I wanted with that coming out though, so I'm gonna go ahead and deal with that right now. All right, now I got those bars off. Time to put these not so nice ones on. Not bad, not bad. Over, there you go. And this is how it's gonna look. I always mistakenly place this tool somewhere where I don't want to, and I have to go back and look for it. And I don't know if you saw it, but yeah, I am barefoot. I don't know, I like being barefoot. So tighten that up right there. Looks to be right there. All right. There we go. She's looking like a bike again. One thing I did have in mind is I don't know. I think I'm going to reuse these grips. Huh. There's a screwdriver in there. There's a screwdriver in the grips. That is, I don't know if you can you even see that? Go to the sun. Let me see. See if I could push that out there. That is weird. Deal with that later. I guess I'm going to put on grips. Let me go get some grips. Go in my garage, my shop, and move this frame and grips. That's right, guys. Just like that, I have a set of grips. So let me go ahead and finish this up, and I'll be right back, guys. All right, guys, I did about hour and a half to 2 hours of work just to be able to keep this this cockpit. It's a bull style. Moose style. I've been saying bull style, moose style handlebars with centaur shifters and DC old school brake levers made in Japan. Yeah, that's kind of cool. So this is all Japan made, and that was what ended up happening to the Nishiki Pueblo. Let's go ahead and go do a run through because I didn't do it. Let's start off always with the cranks. And it's got a Sugino BP, good cranks, good reliable cranks. I mean, nothing wrong with them, except for the pedals. I'm not a fan of the pedals, but that's a personal opinion. Great if you're like in sandals, actually. Why not? A little beach cruiser type. Centaur front derailleur. I think it's a Centaur 7 because I see the little 7 right there. A little rusted chain, which I went ahead and hit it with some lube. Made a huge difference. The rear derailleur, the Centaur 7 derailleur, I actually had to take it completely apart, clean it, put new grease on it, and now, look, I could have gone and bought a $10 derailleur and saved myself half an hour, but this is gonna be good for another 10, 15 years, man. And if it messes up again, you take it off again and you rebuild it. That's what's great about these old vintage bicycles. It's got a 7-speed, 6-speed rear hub with a generic rear hub, laced to some wheels made in Belgium. No idea where they were made, but no idea the brand, but they're made in Belgium, wrapped, and in no brand new 26-inch tires. It's 26 by 1.75. So great street tires, you know, not too fat, not too skinny. Oh, they'll get the job done. For brakes, we got some DC calipers. This really cool bike rack. I was thinking about taking it off, but I'll go ahead and leave it just to give it that extra flair. This SPP saddle looks to be brand new. Let's see. As you know, it's a Nishiki Pueblo made with 4130 chromoly. So this is where all the switch happened. I took off the nice cockpit and put this thing because it's what I had without buying anything. It's a generic quilm, stem, whatever you want to call them. This is why I keep these guys, bro. I know they're not worth much, but when you see one you like, you can always swap it off. They have little quilm stem shifters. Not a fan of them, but once again, not a bike of keeping, so that's why. Brand new cables on this guy, and brake levers are just some cheap plastic aluminum levers. Front looks like to be some more DC. I was gonna take them off, but honestly I don't have anything else to put on them, so that's why I left them. See, made in, oh, they're Wyman wheels, 26 times 150, sorry, 26 times 150. There's a made in Belgium, so they're matching wheels, so that's, I'm assuming the back is the same. Front is quick release, back is 15 millimeters, as you saw me take off the derailleur. And all in all, this is it, guys. Little white bottle cage, I'm gonna leave that on there too. I know you're like, why you take it off? Because that's $5. I sell those for $5. I sell the racks for $5-10, usually $10. So go ahead and leave it on, see if I could do a quicker sale on this Nishiki Pueblo. And yeah, all that because I wanted to keep some moose bar handlebars. Once again, if I've been calling them bullhorns, I apologize. They are moose bar handlebars, and I don't know what I'm going to do with them yet, but I'm sure they're going to go on a build later on in the future. So for right now, Darso Cycles out.